everybody, and welcome to day 1 of the 12 days of Soapmas. For those who don't know me, my name is Carson. I am the Duchess of Suds at this channel, and for day 1 we are going to be creating the Demolition of the Ring soap, or Dragonfire and Brimstone. I made this in autumn, and I've made this before, but this is the first time I'm going to try to do an exact replication of the original artwork I drew up years ago. This video is brought to you in partnership with Ebates, and we are doing a $100 gift card giveaway to help you guys with your Christmas shopping. Ebates is the largest cashback website. I myself personally have been using it for 2.5, 3 years now. They partner with over 2,500 of the biggest retailers, including Sephora and Ulta and eBay and Amazon and Bed Bath & Beyond. It's 100% free, and if you sign up using my link down below, you can get a $10 welcome bonus with your first purchase of $25 or more. So basically a Christmas gift or two. There's no reason not to install it. I save hundreds of dollars every single year for both business purchases and also for personal purchases using Ebates. It's an amazing tool. And I also wanted to say a quick congratulations to Cameron B, who won the last giveaway that I did with Ebates. I hope you enjoy your gift card. We'll talk a little more about Ebates in the video, but for now I would like to show you a quick close-up of the original artwork. This is what Demolition of the Ring was originally supposed to look like. I never ended up creating a soap that actually looked like this. I changed it up immediately. So this time we're gonna try to do an exact replication. I'm gonna try to make my younger self proud. So without further ado, let's get soap making. You guys, I am stoked for today's creation. I know I made it once already, but every time I change up a little something, to me, it feels like a brand new design. So the first thing that I'm going to do is pour my lye water solution down my stick blender. I'm working at slightly warmer temperatures today because ideally I would like this soap to go through gel phase. Gel phase really helps bring out the colors, whether that's black or red or yellow or orange, and all of the colors I just mentioned are really, really enhanced by gel phase. So I'm working at about 95 degrees Fahrenheit with my oils, and then at about 80 for my lye water solution. So let's blend this up on high until just past emulsion. I'm gonna split off my 3 accent colors into these plastic cups. I wanted to make sure that I really didn't use that much. We're gonna mix up the vibrant colors first because this is gonna be black. So the first one, I'm adding some really red mica from Nurture Soap. The second one, I am adding orange vibrance mica from Nurture Soap. And the third one, I'm adding true yellow from TKB Trading. And now I'll blend them up from lightest to darkest. I'm gonna go ahead and wipe down each one of these containers, just make sure all the colorant is blended in. I only blended it for maybe 2 or 3 seconds. That's all it needs when it's in one of these little bitty containers because it's spinning so fast in there. And you'll find that if you blend much longer than that, it'll start making it thick. Now in this container, I have my secret sauce Dragonfire and Brimstone fragrance oil. This is mixed by me. It's an in-house fragrance, and I've gone ahead and added the black oxide and a little bit of activated charcoal directly to the fragrance oil. Black oxide really needs to be blended with some sort of liquid before you add it to anything because it gets all clumpy and weird. And since the fragrance oil is only going in the black, I decided to go ahead and mix it up in the fragrance oil itself. I'll quickly blend this up. And I've blended until this is slightly thicker. That way the drop looks really cool. Okay, let's pour into our molds. I'm gonna pour almost all the black in right off the bat. We are going for sort of a lava look, so I did have to mix this up to be a bit thicker, like I said before. You'll see why. I'm not gonna scrape my container yet. I'm just gonna set it off to the side, and then we'll go in with an orange, and it's gonna be a lot more liquidy than the black, which is gonna make the design look really cool. Gonna pour in the yellow now from up high, and yeah, it's gonna start to displace a little bit. Gonna pour in the red now from up high as well. Yes, that's what I wanted. I wanted it to volcano. And now the rest of the black that we put in is gonna look like, I don't know, volcanic rock or something in there. And before I ladle any more in, I'm gonna tap those down so that they're even, and being very careful when I do because it's so liquidy on top. I've moved one container off to the side because it's as filled as it needs to be. Now I'm just spooning out the rest of the orange and red and yellow into this mold. And when I'm finished with that, we'll start blending up the soap frosting. As you could see from that clip, I have only mixed up 2 colors. The first one is this light yellow color, and that one has been mixed up for a little bit longer. So I'm going to smear that down the middle. And I am going to try to keep it very central to the middle because I think that is the most like the illustration I created. Ignore the fact that it looks like margarine. Even though it does, and if I ever want to achieve a butter color to put on a pancake soap, which yes, I would like to create in the future, I already have a design ready for it. Maybe we can do it on Food Month. Okay, so the first yellow is on. Now I'm gonna move in with the second one, and I'm just gonna kind of pour it over the first one, I think. It's still kind of gloopy. Pour it like this. My hope is that most of all the first color will be covered by this second yellow. And now that I have all the yellow on, I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna smooth it over the first one with a popsicle stick. This is gonna be one of those soaps where every single bar looks incredibly unique. Okay, so all the yellow is on. I'm gonna get the orange now. The orange is still quite liquidy, as you can see, so I had an idea, which was maybe just to pour the orange across some of here. Yes. Not too much. I am being careful that I have a little bit left to come in later and use. And I want to be able to smear that around as well. I'm doing this very slowly so that I don't make a mess. You guys can probably see I'm really taking my time. Basically, all the yellow has been covered now, so I'm going to wait till the rest of the orange sits up, and then we'll make it all spiky and flame-like. Now that all the orange is on, I'm gonna go in with another favorite spoon and kind of texture the top a little bit. That way when I pour the red on, well, it'll just look a bit cooler. This is slightly mixing the yellow and the orange, which is great. This is fire. It's not perfection. Okay, the top has been textured. My red is still a little bit liquidy, not completely liquidy, but enough for me to be able to maneuver it with ease. This is the part where I have to be really careful because I've already mounded up this soap quite a bit. And if I add too much, it'll fall down and get all over my molds, and that's no fun. Not for me anyway, because I am a soap making neat freak. Okay, so I've mounded up a ton of red. So now, using my spoon again, I'm gonna kind of move it where I want it. I'll worry about getting more height and build and body and all that good stuff a little later on. Right now, I'm just focusing on getting the majority of the orange covered up. Whenever I'm creating designs that I maybe made, I don't know, 3 or 4 years ago, I always, whenever I'm making them, wonder to myself, would little Katie be happy with this? Is this what she wanted? Like, is this the perfect interpretation of what she drew on that piece of paper? Because I've got so many designs, you guys. It's really hard sometimes to remember, like, even when I came up with it, much less how exactly I wanted it to look or my vision or whatever. I mean, it's good that I have a hard copy of the design itself, so I can't get too far off, but sometimes I do wonder, like, what was my headspace when I made this up? Okay, come over to this side, do the same thing. And once I texture the top before I put the embeds in, there will be some more orange showing, and I think that will make it look even more realistic. Now I'm going in with the rest of the red that I have, since most everything has been covered up. And I'm just adding some to the areas I think need it. I'm also gonna re-scrape the containers so that any teeny tiny bit of color that's left in them, I can plop on the top real quick. And now that I have the teeny tiny flecks of color on there, I'm gonna just smear those around and smear around the red too. Make sure that's all textured like fire. The fire being done, it is now time to add the gold rings. I made these rings using a mold from eBay. And when I bought all the molds, I used eBates and they helped me save some money. You guys know I've worked with eBates in the past. I absolutely love them. They're great for personal use and for business. And I love that they're partnered with eBay because, like I've said before, I buy so many items from eBay, including all of my shipping and packaging boxes and the tissue paper we put in the boxes as well. This is a really, really messy bit of the soap. And eBates wants to help you guys save money on your holiday shopping as well, which is why they are co-hosting another $100 gift card giveaway. The only thing you need to do to enter is have an eBates account. It's 100% free. There's no reason not to install it. They help you save so much money with so many retailers. And then click the second link below and it will give you the instructions for entry. If you already have an eBates account, that's okay. You can still enter the giveaway. You've just saved yourself a step. And so many of you guys have messaged me about how much money you saved on Black Friday and Cyber Monday with eBates. Honestly, it made my heart soar. I myself ended up saving around $80 and I was shooketh. The final thing I have to do is put the tiniest spritzing of gold on the rings. This is supposed to represent them shimmering as they fall down into Mount Doom. We'll go ahead and spritz with rubbing alcohol to seal it all in and help prevent those really vivid colors from getting any sort of soda ash on them. And if soda ash is something you experience frequently, I would highly suggest you discount some of your water. I seem to find that that makes the biggest difference. And that's it. We're done. Bum 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 bum. Throw it in, Mr. Frodo. Okay, but seriously, come on, y'all. Come on. That's just downright awesome right there. And I did decide to put the rings in at all different angles. Everybody's ring is falling in its own special way. So I am gonna let these soaps sit for 18 to 24 hours and then we will come back, chop them all up, and take a peek at the fiery inside. And we are back to cut up the demolition of the ring. Look at them colors, they be popping. And yes, the soap definitely gelled. You could feel the heat radiating off the molds about an hour in. I've lined it up with my multi-bar cutter Kermit. We're just gonna push down. We're gonna pull one out of the middle for you guys to see. And this is what it looks like on the inside. So we got that sort of yellow white going into the dark yellow, going into the orange, going into the red on top, with the fiery drop swirl kind of lava look up in here. And then of course we have the ring that Sauron forged in the fires of Mount Doom, going back to its fiery beginnings. Ooh, I like this one too. Look at how watery that looks. And because I was pouring really thin colors into a really thick base, that's what gives it sort of that super swirl appearance. If you want one of these bars, well, you can get one on January 8th, 8 p.m. Central Standard Time, royaltysoaps.com. Set your alarms. These are gonna go fast. They did the first time. Look at this spot on here. It has red, black, and yellow all in that one drop. This is my favorite version of the soap so far. We are never going back. We have clearly found the winner. So, Caleb is here with the question of the day for us.
Would you rather be 4.5 feet tall or 7 feet tall?
Ooh. Well, you're almost 7 feet tall, so I guess I know which way you're going.
I really am not. Really am not that tall.
6'4", 7 foot, what's the difference?
What do you mean? You don't know what I'd pick.
Well, what would you pick?
4.5.
You would?
Sure, I think it'd be fun to run around like that.
You know, there's probably people watching who are 4.5 feet tall.
Sure, great life. Am I right? Comment down below.
Well, I don't think there's anything wrong with being that short, but I don't know who would have the most trouble. I feel like both are at such a disadvantage in our society, but I also really don't like having to crawl onto things to reach like the tops of kitchen countertops and stuff, so I'm gonna go with 7. Either one is gonna make a massive statement. To vote on the question of the day, simply click the I in the upper right-hand corner of the screen. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, leave me a comment down below. I'd really like to know how you guys think I did as far as replicating my original drawing. I'm pretty pleased with myself, I gotta say, but I wanna know what y'all think, so let me know down in the comments below. Once again, be sure you sign up for Ebates down below and also enter the giveaway for a gift card. Who doesn't like free cash, am I right? A big thank you to Ebates for sponsoring this video and helping my little channel stay afloat. If you aren't following me on Instagram, I have 2, one for royalty soaps and one for personal stuff. You can check me out over there for all of my just photos of things. This soap will be available to purchase on January 8th of 2019. Yay, first soap release of 2019. And until tomorrow, have an absolutely royal day, and I'll see you soon. Bye! Don't forget to do something fun for yourself, whatever that may be. Meow!